What's up, man? It's your boy T-Pain. Thanks, Romeo, for having me. You know what I'm saying? This is Saturday Night Online, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to look at this chat thing. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of stuff going on, and I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions. How about that? You ready for it? Here we go. Sydney says, who has influenced you to be in the music business? I think my dad influenced me to be in the music business because he was in it when I was really young, and he used to take me to the studio with him all the time. And I think it just was in my blood the whole time. I didn't really know what I was doing when I was 7 years old, going to the studio with my dad. So, kind of, guess it was him. Okay, man, these are going fast. Jessica says, who's your number one inspiration and why? CeeLo. CeeLo Green is my number one inspiration because he just does what he wants. The man had the Muppets on his performance on an award show. That's kind of hard to beat, dress up like a giant peacock. I don't know what else says. I don't care about what anybody thinks. CeeLo, that's why. Oh, man. Wow. Michelle says, if you can collaborate with any past or present music artist, who would it be and why? Wow. If I could collaborate with any past or present music artists, I think it would be Carrie Underwood, just because she's just awesome. There's not much to say. Carrie Underwood is awesome, and everyone knows that. So that's not a hard one to think about. So, moving along. Lucas says, what's your favorite song on Revolver and why? My favorite song on Revolver is Default Picture. And why? Because it's awesome. And it's, the musicality of it, the arrangement that boy Young Fire put on that production, man, is just, it's uncanny. Uncanny? Uncanny? Uncanny. Canny. That's why. Oh, let me see. Danica says, who's the most famous person in your cell phone? Justin Bieber. I only got his email though. He won't give me his number. I don't know why. Oh man. Wow, these are going a little fast for me. Hold on. Kelly says, what's the weirdest thing anyone has ever done to get backstage or to meet you? Wow. There was like a fairly larger woman that came to one of my shows in the snow just wearing a towel. It was like a hand towel too. It wasn't even like a big towel. It wasn't like a beach towel or anything. It was like really small, and it really didn't go all the way around her. So that's the weirdest thing I've seen. Came in the snow butt naked with a towel around her, trying to get backstage. Still didn't let her in. It's terrible. Wow. A lot of people want to know the same thing. I don't know how to say this name, so I'm not going to say it. I don't want to mess your name up. But this person says, what else do you hope to accomplish in your career? I don't know. I just hope everybody knows that I was real with everything. That's it. I can only accomplish what God has set for me already anyway, so not too much I can do about that. Wow. Toya says, do you have a hidden or embarrassing talent? I actually do. I can sing. Boobadoo. Next question. Oh man. Cars. I'm thinking this says I loved your mixtape Revolver. Will you put out other mixtapes? I think so. If I can do it as fast as I did Revolver, then yes. But most of the time I just don't have time, and I'm always working on albums instead of mixtapes. But, gotta feed the streets sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Patty says, what's the thing you miss the most while on tour? My kids. Because they are crazy. And, I don't know, they're just little me's. So, I like being around them, love them. And, I don't miss the noise that they make. But, that's how that works. Christina says, what's your favorite song to play live? Kiss Kiss with Chris Brown. Good dance tempo, you know what I'm saying? I can really get into the groove on that song, you know what I'm saying? I get my groove thing, shake my money maker. Katie says, what was the first album you've ever bought? TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. It's weird, but not a good dude first album, huh? Oh man. Lexi says, what has been your most embarrassing moment on stage? Actually happened a couple nights ago, but I don't remember it because I had drank a little bit trying to celebrate, and it was a bad idea. So I actually don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty embarrassing because the way people were looking at me the next day. So Patricia says, what made you change up your style with this new CD? You gotta change it up, baby. You know what I'm saying, Patty? You gotta change it up. Just you don't want to bore people. Nobody wants to be bored with anything, so always gotta switch it up. Oh man, this is hard to read right now. Emily says, do you have a girlfriend? Next question. I do have a girlfriend and a wife on the side. No, I'm like, I'm actually married. I've been married for 8 years, and we do have a girlfriend. How about that? So there you go, Emily. I guess I do. Tabitha says, how old were you when you wrote your first song? I was 11, and I know that because the first line in the song was, I'm 11. Don't remember the rest of it, but that's how it works. Lena says, will you marry me? Yes, in Africa. Jordan says, oh man. Jordan says, what is your favorite place you have traveled so far? Japan. Japan is awesome. I love the Asian culture as a whole, so Japan was pretty sweet. A lot of technology there too. Really thin TVs. Weird. Jackie says, what was the first concert you ever went to? It was Run DMC, and I fell asleep in the middle of it. Not because it was boring, but because I was 9 and I just didn't care. Until the power went off. That power hit so hard I woke up almost, I could have ate $1 and pooped 4 quarters. It's terrible. Oh man. What's the most memorable concert you've ever attended? Any Weezy in Yandel concert. It's always just crazy production. I've seen 1,000 of them, and next to them is Black Eyed Peas. That's what I think. This is really hard to do. Steven says, will you ever do another Adult Swim Freaknik the musical? Yes, it is coming. It is coming. The star of the show just got out of jail, so we can actually do it now. And next question. Cole says, have you ever actually been in love with a stripper? Yes, many times. Many different strippers, many different cities, many different strip clubs. There it is. Danielle says, what would actually get you out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning? Apparently, one of my assistants. When I got to do that. That was terrible. That was the worst feeling in the world. I had just fell asleep, too. That was bad, man. Okay. Ben says, do you have any pre-show rituals? Yes. I don't. I really don't. I mean, we pray, you know what I'm saying? You know, get everybody together in a nice circle, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to start the prayer. We do a little on 3 thing. It's always different. We never say the same thing. And I walk to the stage. That's a ritual. I gotta walk to the stage every time, I guess. Katie says, what kind of TV shows do you watch? All cartoons, nothing else. Except, well, it's not TV. I guess it's not TV shows. Yeah, cartoons, and then Cartoon Network started showing like live action shows. I don't really get that because it's a Cartoon Network. You would think that they show cartoons all the time. But hey, John says, what's a song you're embarrassed to say you like since you've been gone? I think, is it since you've been gone? Yeah, since you've been gone, and because of you. Martina says, what's your favorite snack? Can't say that on this show. Chelsea says, do you have any resolutions for the new year? Yeah, get less fat. That's what I want to do. Get way less fat than I am right now. So fat. Megan says, how many top hats do you own? When I was at my peak, I owned 334, but I've been giving a lot to charity, and they've been auctioning them off, and I sign them and number them and stuff like that. So it's gone down a whole lot. So you know. Quincy says, here's one. Quincy says, "What is your favorite animal?" Parentheses. Say it in auto-tune, please. I don't know how to just do that when I feel like it. My favorite animal is a finger monkey. Have you guys ever seen a finger monkey? Love those things. It's literally a monkey that's like this big, and it just like it'll hang onto your finger all day. It's really a monkey, a real one, a real loud animal. Weird. Yeah, okay. Samantha says, "Do you have any pets?" Yes, I have a dog. I'm actually getting a second one, but I can't change it. So I have a dog. His name is Rollo Tubbs from the Cleveland show. Yes. But he's white. The crazy thing is, if I would have got a black version of Rollo, then I would have named the black one Rollo Tubbs, and I would have named Rollo Stewie Griffin. Okay. Next question. Tony says, what do you like to do while you're on tour during the day? I like to ride Segways all day. That's all I do, all day long. Nothing else. Jason says, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I will see myself very rich because then I know I can tell the future. Apparently, that's I don't know. Nobody can tell the future, man. I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? And then but that's just how it goes. 10 years. That's a long time from now. Nobody knows what's going on in 10 years, except for scientists and the Discovery Channel. Okay. Sean says, if you were stranded on a desert island, you know what, I'm going to make this the last one. You ready? Sean says, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring 3 things, what would you bring? Wow. My wife, not so much a thing, but, my wife, a laptop, and a wireless router. I don't know how it would work. I was just taking it for no reason. But that's and there you have it. Thank you guys for all those questions, man. Thank you, Romeo, for having me again. You know what this is, man. Saturday Night Online. Holla. T-Bang.